During the lockdown of the pandemic, many municipalities said, and provinces said, you can't have more than 5 people in your home or 10 people in your home. And then the leader said, if your neighbor sees that, we want them to call the cops because it's got to stop. Barry Bussey is a lawyer, a common sense farmer. He joins me right now. I smile at that because I always think farmers have common sense. Thanks for joining us.
Great to be with
This
you.
was, to my mind, it was just reminiscent of some parts of World War II where I think that neighbor of mine may be doing something illegal, so I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah, it goes to the very, how can I say, to the very dark nature of the human person. And what we see happening...
But what's wrong with that, though? Not the dark nature, but what's wrong? If you think there's something illegal going on, that the person has 7 people instead of 5 people, what's wrong with reporting it?
Well, because what happens is that they tend to report against the people they don't like, and they don't report the people they do like, which is the same reason why the Prime Minister right now wouldn't even meet with the truckers because he didn't like them, but he would meet with other groups because he liked them. And that, to me, is the part of the problem here with this snitch mentality. And what was so fascinating is a few years ago, when the Harper government decided that they were going to do a snitch line, everyone was up in arms. But suddenly, over the last 2 years, we adopted the snitch line just the same as if it was a Canadian value. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not how we live.
Barry, let me just pick up what you just said, as though it's a Canadian value. Because some people are concerned, I'm concerned, on whether we're ever going to get those values and those rights back. So we have snitch lines. Even after the lockdown, will we still have that mentality with both bureaucrats and politicians of trying to snitch on your neighbor?
You know what? We are going to take generations, it seems to me, to be able to get over this mess that we've caused over the last 2 years. I had a family I was just speaking with. The guy is 90 years old, wasn't allowed to go in to see his wife, who's 91, at the nursing home because he wasn't vaccinated. Okay, but here's the thing. He said to me, he said, I can't believe I came from Belgium, both my wife and I, after the war, and we found that Canada now is just like the way it was when I grew up. I couldn't speak to my neighbor, he said, because I didn't know if they were pro-Nazi or against Nazis. And he says, right now, I don't even know who I can trust because I don't know what they're going to say about me because I'm unvaccinated, what they're going to say to the government because I have people over at my place. This is just simply not the way we want to live, nor should live.
Or nor should we. So once again, I want to put to you, to prevent us from having this society continuing on, I mean, what can we do? Write a letter to our MP?
No, we got to live not by lies. That's what Alexander Solzhenitsyn said. He was very, very clear. We have to make sure that we live true to our integrity, and that is what we need in this country.
Mr. Bussey, thank you very much. 3 minutes. As you can tell from what you just heard and saw, there are a lot of issues that have to be decided in Canada, and we need independent analysis of them. So, help us stay on the air. Subscribe, tell your friends, PayPal, and thanks for watching.